Let's get back to basics a little bit. One of my favorite all-time video game genres is shooters. Shoot 'em ups, shmups, whatever you want to call it. We've seen a ton of these over the years, and all variations and forms, from kiddies to hardcore badass ones. Now, I feel like in my experience with these games, the best ones are always the ones that feel a little bit different and separate itself from the pack and think outside the box. Today's game, Crisis Force, does enough of that to make me regard it as one of the best shoot 'em ups of all time. From the graphics for its time, the gameplay, the gimmick of morphing into like some Phoenix character on steroids, to the music. Flat out, best part of this game, as good as it is the goddamn music. Remixers, how have you not heard any of this yet? Get on it. This was only released in Japan and came right after the release of the Super Famicom, and was Konami's last shooter effort on the NES, so they totally pushed the boundaries of the graphics at the time, and it showed from all the parallax scrolling to the incredible detail. While it may have only been released in Japan, it wasn't popular there. Japanese video game fans had moved on to the next-gen console, the Super Famicom, and unfortunately this was left in the dust and even became a cult classic in Japan. In the game, you play in ships piloted by Asuka and Maya, a pair of twin siblings descended from the ancient civilizations of Mu, who must save the world from a breed of artificial monsters from the lost civilization of Atlantis. Wow. That's a hell of a jump and a hell of a reach for your story arc. I mean, I just thought it was aliens, but Atlantis? You collect a certain amount of blue or red gems to power up your ship into its three different forms, the first being a front offense attack, the second a side, and the third obviously a rear offense attack. Finally, when you're completely power up, like I said again, you turn into this Ultra Zord type thing that just glows radiation and destroys everything in its path. My biggest complaint might be that sometimes the enemy sprites blend in with the background so much it's hard to see the bullets coming at you, but that's alright. This game has way too much going for it for me to nitpick it. It's unfortunately expensive, but emulate it! That's what I did. It's still fun. HIBIKI QUICKIE! Until next time.